Cozy Here With You by miloqu, Chapter 9, Unafraid. No one's point of view. Eijiro sat in class a few hours till the day was over. All day his thoughts had been running through his mind. The ability to take a quick nap in class impossible. Damn, you idiot, you had me worried. Did he mean that? Yes, he did. Did Eijiro know that? No, he didn't. Kirishima? Ida said, Sir is talking to you. Eijiro's head looked up slowly to the teacher, who stood in front of him, staring angrily. Oh, hi, sir. I asked you 3 times. I know you are missing till morning, but that doesn't excuse you from the fact that you're ignoring me in my class. He scolded. Eijiro tried to keep his eyes open, but the lack of sleep was catching up with him at a great speed. He nodded slowly, struggling to keep his eyes open and focus on his teacher. His eyes moved over to Katsuki, practically begging him for help. Katsuki looked red and had been staring at the younger redhead. Bakugo, he stuttered under his breath. Katsuki saw him mouth his name. He couldn't hear the redhead said it under his breath, but he saw it. Stop, Katsuki screamed, standing up and slamming his hand to the table. You're making him nervous. Aizawa looked down at Eijiro, seeing his hands gripping together and biting his bottom lip, ever so slightly. His eyebrows were strained as he looked on the verge of tears. The lack of sleep and the blocking his ability to be strong did not let everything get to him. I'm sorry, Kirishima, Aizawa said, trying to calm him down, seeing something was clearly wrong. Katsuki sighed and sat back down. You're a really good friend to him, Katsuki, Eijiro said, smiling. Katsuki felt his cheeks heat up, and the tremulous state kicked in. We're not friends, just allies. Stop being so tsundere, she teased. I was just doing what was right, Katsuki scoffed. Eijiro giggled, knowing something she shouldn't know, or at least having a hunch. Class dragged on. Katsuki couldn't stop staring over Eijiro, and Eijiro was half asleep. At first, I thought he was staring at Tetsu. But the way he talks about Kirishima, Eijiro thought to herself. The sun was hitting against Katsuki's face from the window, heating up half of his face that wasn't facing away from Eijiro. He moved his gaze from Eijiro, looking at the outside world. Bakugo, please pay attention, Aizawa said, badly catching the blonde's attention. Katsuki looked with his eyes and nodded slightly. He then looked back out the window and continued thinking about Eijiro. The lips were locked together in a firm kiss. That's all that could run through Katsuki's mind was the kiss. It was just a stupid game, but it was a kiss, a real one, between both of them. A smile formed on Katsuki's lips, his cheeks getting redder. He was going to think about it all day. He knew it. Bakugo, Mina said. After school, Katsuki was laid on the grass, staring at the sun. He was wearing a white t-shirt and some simple shorts, the heat completely changing his style. He didn't react to Mina shouting his name. He didn't care. I have something to ask you, she said, sitting down next to Katsuki. He looked over at her, showing his usual annoyed face. Do you like someone? She asked. Katsuki sat up fast, eyes wide. No, he yelled in response, being awful at hiding his lies. Oh my God, you do, she teased. Who? Was he ready? Katsuki gulped. Maybe Mina is okay to tell. She's a decent person. She's nice. She'd be good to help. Kirishima, Katsuki muttered. Mina's eyes widened and shocked. Oh my God, she said in shock. I totally ship this. She teased, then cringed at herself. And I want to know who you like, Katsuki said, knowing she liked someone. Thank you, Mina lied, covering up whatever truth she was really hiding. Bakugo, Tetsu yelled, running up to him. I need to talk to you. Katsuki nodded and stood up, following her away from Mina. What? Does Atsuro know about your feelings for Kirishima, Ibit? Tatsu asked. Katsuki nodded. This foil's all planned, she sighed. Should we use her to help you get Kirishima, Ibit? Tetsu asked again. Katsuki nodded and moved his hair from his face. Okay, let me think. How can we use her knowing about your crush on Kirishima to help you get Kirishima and me get her? Tetsu said once again. We could... He didn't know. Katsuki couldn't think. What? You could use Tetsu and Mina eloping to get with Kirishima, to get them two closer, and then helping you two, Will. You get it. Jiro said, Jiro, Katsuki stuttered, not noticing she was there. We... Don't say anything, she said. I always know who you two liked. Or at least I had a hunch. But that's all the proof I need. She grinned. Why are you helping us? Tetsu asked, knowing who Jiro likes. Because Mina likes Denki, and I want Denki. Plus, I need more good friendships. She replied. Makes sense, Katsuki shrugged. They got back to Mina, who was now set talking to Denki. Hey, Dunce Face. Jiro giggled. Mean much? Denki said, playing with Mina's hair. Tetsu rushed over to Ju and sat down, trying to stop anything from happening between them. Can I play with your hair? Tetsu asked, Denki pulling his hands away from her pink locks. Sure, Mina said, moving in front of Tetsu. She began to run her fingers through Mina's hair, feeling a brush form on her face. Where's Kirishima? Jiro asked, moving slightly closer to Kaminari. Here, Eijiro replied, sitting down next to Katsuki. The sun blinding from the group, heating them up fully. The temperature of the day was 32 degrees, and everyone was overheating. Do you think we're going to end off tomorrow? It's going to be 45 degrees. Mina asked. Yeah, I guess, Eijiro replied. If we are, want to get some more out of our friends and go to the beach? Mina continued. Sure, Tetsu answered swiftly. Sounds fun. Denki grinned. All right, Jiro said, putting her hand next to Denki's. If Kirishima's going, I guess I will. Katsuki shrugged. Yep, I'm on board, Eijiro replied. All students will be off tomorrow, Mike yelled. Oh, wonderful. Katsuki rolled his eyes. End of chapter 9.